We are working on our budget plan for this week. This is our new way we're trying to do this. I've been spending a lot of time kind of reworking our budget. So things are still fluid, things are still changing. Let's see, I don't know what the 4th. So, yeah. So if you're new here, we get paid weekly on Saturday. My husband is a truck driver. He hauls wood products, and we live in northern Michigan. We have a family of 7. Our oldest son does not live at home. He lives with his girlfriend and our grandbaby. And our next oldest son will be leaving to the Army in just a couple, probably month and a half. And then our next son just turned 16, so he just got his learner's permit. And then we have twins that are 9 years old. So we are kind of in a transitional time period trying to figure out things. I jokingly laughed because our son that's getting ready to join the military, he is our biggest eater. And he's tiny. And I was like, well, at least, our grocery budget will go down, just joking. And my husband was like, yeah, if you don't think that the other, 9-year-old's going to pick up the slack, I think you're wrong. So his name is Dayton, and he has bills that he pays us. Mainly it's just like his portion of his car insurance and his portion of his cell phone. So yeah, that is my husband's job because he's paid based on mileage. I almost got it down to where I can estimate his paychecks pretty good, but it's not always easy. Okay, I actually wrote this before I finished really doing my math. So our house payment is our only bill for this next budget. We don't have any variable bill payments. We do have 2 credit card payments, and then we have to get our cash, which I'm still trying to decide how to do this. I could break it down like I do on my spreadsheet, but that might be confusing for you guys. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Capital One, this is the one that we are paying on right now, which actually we're going to flip these two. So this one's going to get a little bit less this month, and this one's going to get a little bit more. $700. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we have gas and grocery, and then we are going to put, let me see it. I kind of already sat down and figured this all out, but I think I confused myself more than anything. So I'm just going to put in here that we're pulling out $400 in cash, and then I will break down where those amounts go into our different challenges. So we have collab, Christmas, Sinking funds. Savings challenges. This is purple savings. And then we have debt story. And is that everything? Is that everything? I do not know. So what I should have done is made this our cash plan. So we will kind of work this backwards. We are going to, because it is the end of the month, we're going to start with our cash stash. So, see, I didn't even close in from last week. So we have we need to bring $25 in here to finish this one this month. So, and then cash stash 2. All right, so of our 400 minus 25. This one is our cash stash 2. So we're gonna just stay with our 20. And then I don't know if you guys can see. I probably should make sure. Okay. Our Christmas savings challenge. I really want to do, we have 2 18s left. We have 2 18s, 2 17s, and 2 16s. So I really want to do the 2 18s, which would be $36. That means this one will be finished in September, after September. So 52-week savings. We are just going to do something easy, maybe middle of the road. Like a 6. Okay. So those are those challenges. And then once we stuff this, we will figure out where our $50 is going to go that we're finished with. So, all right. I talked with my husband this week about what envelopes he felt like were a priority. So he said car repair. It's going to get 10. Lawn care. I forgot about diesel fuel for our tractor in the wintertime. And then graduation. And it's going to get 20. So those are our main big ones. I forgot to continue my subtraction. 10, 10, 20. Okay. And then we'll see if we have some left over. We might put a little bit more in there. This one is our great, sorry. My husband called. Okay. Back to what I was doing. So, our regular sinking funds game that we play is going to get 50. And then we have our collab, which is going to get 20. Christmas. And Tinies. It's going to get 30. Scratchers. It's going to get 20. And debt story is going to get 15. Now this will be like our last paycheck for the month. So we will do our end of the month account and figure out how much we've saved, how much we put towards debt. This month probably is going to be, I'm just going to say, because we had a few expenses that we weren't planning on, it's probably going to be a 0 towards that. I mean, we made progress towards paying off what we had to put on our card. So just to be transparent. And it also made us realize that like, we just really need to be done with the card for right now. But we had to buy eyeglasses and there was one other thing, eyeglasses. Oh, and then I made a Sam's trip because I'm still trying to figure out how to get groceries cheaper for our family. So, we'll see. I don't think we're going to be able to pay off everything we put on it, but we'll see. Okay. All right, I think that is good where we are at. I think that gets us where we want to be. So 10. We're just going to do 50 in ones. We're going to do 8, 20 and a 5. 20, 10, 5 and 1. Right. I'll add up all that and get the cash we need from the bank. So that is our cash plan. That is our budget plan for the week. So what I'm going to do is I will add these amounts that we put here over here so I know exactly where that $400 went. And then we have a little bit left over on our calculator, so I will figure out if we're going to put more towards this or maybe more towards cash dash 2 would be the other place we would put some extra. I was really hoping to finish this one by September so that we could use that money for my son's graduation party in October. So yeah, I think that is good. I think that is the plan. I think it is the last week of August and I don't know how we got here, but lo and behold, we did. So I hope you guys have a great week. I hope your cash is getting stuffed. And if you are new here, like this video, follow along and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.